Welcome back. I hope you are in your high spirits. As a part of this video, we'll understand what is the role of software testing. There are many versions of why software testing is required. But at a high level, we can think of a role of software testing is verification and validation. In a way, verification and validation covers all set of processes or types why software testing should be done and what is the role of software testing. Let us understand them in bit more detail. What is verification? Verification is more of a process. As a part of the verification, we'll check, are we doing things right? Pay attention here. There is a very subtle difference in the way we are defining them. Are we doing things right? On the other hand, validation is, are we doing right things? At a high level, we'll feel both of them are looking same. How are they different? Yes, they are different. Are we doing right things is validating the requirements where actual testing is involved. Let us drill down a bit more. Verification is a process of determining the software design and developed is as per the specified requirements, where we'll check the documents, whether the documents used are proper or not. We'll go ahead and check the design, whether the design is proper or not. We'll also go ahead and inspect the code, whatever you have written. The code may be written in Java, Scala, Python. Here, you check that. Verification involves activities like reviews, walkthroughs, and inspections. The emphasis is more on process. How about the validation? Validation is the process where we check whether the application or a software has met the client's expectations or not. Going ahead and execute the test cases. We'll test the flow. We'll input the data and see whether the data is processed as per the requirements or not. As a part of the validation, we do activities like unit testing, integration testing, functional testing, system testing, so on and so. I hope you got a clarity of what is verification and what is validation. If not, we are not done yet. Let us understand the differences. Through that, definitely you know what is verification, what is validation. First and foremost thing is verification. The left is on a verification, a right column is for a validation. In verification, it includes checking the documents, design, inspection of the programs. Validation is testing, like checking the flow, whether the next screen is coming properly or not. Where we are testing, we are doing the unit testing, we are doing the functional testing, we are doing the system testing. As we are just verifying the code by reviewing it, we call it as a static testing. When I say static testing, system is not working here. When I say system is not working, the application is not running here. You assume this person has written a code, whether this code is proper or not. That is the reason we call it as a static test. On the other hand, in validation, we are running the application, we are running the model, we are testing the input data is converted into the output data according to the requirements or not. That is the reason validation is a dynamic testing. So as we already indicated, verification does not include the execution of the code. On the other hand, validation includes the execution of the code. Here we involve methods like reviews, walkthroughs, inspections, test checking. And here we involve black box testing, white box testing, non-functional testing like performance testing, security testing as a part of the validation. So in verification, we are more worried about the process and whether the design is proper or not, whether the architecture is proper or not. In case of validation, we are testing the actual product. Who does the verification? It is done by quality assurance team. Validation is done by testing team. Usually, verification is done first before the validation. Validation comes after the verification. Wonderful. We understood what is verification and validation as a part of this video. But what are we trying to do? We are trying to do software testing. How do you go about testing? What should we do for a testing? How do we go about it? Let us discuss them in the subsequent video. Thank you.